Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this tutorials we are going to check about prime numbers. In this algorithm section we already covered it, but I just want to do something like this. I want from 2, as you know that the 2 is smallest prime number. I want to calculate from 2 until 1 million how many prime numbers we have, and list of them. I will list it as algorithm. Now go to the solution, and I already created a project. It's called prime numbers, and I write twice click on program CS. Now we can do it. Here I will do like this. I will create a method. I'll say private static, and this time we'll return nothing. I say void, and we say prime numbers. Then here we write our prime number, and then we need here like a 2 for loop, one each other. First I will say it will start from 2 because 2 is smallest prime number, and until lesser than equal our prime number. And let's do for other loop. Say for this time put j, and this also start from 2, and then lesser equal than I. Because for example, let's say we want to know that our I is like a 10, we know to prime number, so this one it will check prime number until 10 it will go and check it. So now here what we do, we need a counter here, integer. Let's say counter, I put it 0, and then we come here, we say if I modulus j equals 0, then we will increase our counter. So it means that, for example, it can divide. Maybe it is if I put like a 7. If 7 is prime number. If our I is 7 and j is 7, then only increase 1, and we will check our counter. If our counter is equal 1, then this is prime number. If it is not, so, and beside this one I want to put another check. I will say counter greater than 1. For example, if for 10 it starts 2 is 1, and then 5 is 2, then our counter is 2. We don't need to go further until 10, so we want to less performance. So I will say if it is, then I will break this loop. So after this loop is done, we'll just make a control. We say if, let's do like this. We'll say if counter greater than 1, then do nothing. If else, then it is prime number. We'll just write it. We'll say for example, this is I is a prime number, and then we'll just set our counter as a 0, because each time it will go inside another for loop. You will check with the new one. This counter is 0, and yeah. And now, for example, here, let's write it how it is functioning. Let's say console write enter a number for calculation prime numbers. Let's say like this, and here I say var number. Let's say number, not prime number. Number, we say convert to console read line, and then we just call our method. Since it's void, we don't write console anything, and then we pass through the number. Let's write it 100 from 2 until 100. As you see that we have this much prime number, all of that is prime number. So beside this one, we'll declare another field that, like a general count, for example, from 2 until 100, how many prime numbers we have, as you see that as a list, and how many. Like for example, is 25, it will write 25. Here I will declare another field. I will say integer total prime numbers, and I will set it 0, and I will come here. If it is prime number, I will say total prime number. I will increase one by one. So let's, and we'll do in the end of this for loop, when it is totally is finished, we write down our console write line. We say total prime numbers, and let's say equal, and then I will write total prime numbers. Let's run it and let's write 100. As you see that we have 25 prime numbers from 2 until 100, but we told that from 2 until 1 million, so 100,000. Let's see this 3 digits, and let's delete 1. I think we 3, yeah, it's 1 million. Let's calculate and how long it will be. It really depends on the CPU of your computer, how it is strong. I just click enter. Now it's calculating. We could even set as a timer, like from 2 until 1 million prime numbers, how long it did, like as how many minutes or seconds. But let's see, I want to see it also. Can you imagine if a person wants to calculate from 2 until 1 million? I don't know how long it will take. I don't know. I don't think so. A person can really calculate the entire lifetime, because the more you go up, then the more it will take time. So you can make even the mistakes. As you see, that computer never make mistakes. Based off data what we give, it gives us the result. It never makes mistakes, really. I am also curious how many prime numbers it will be. I never calculated, really, to be honest. No, we are close to the 1 million. Just shortly it will show us the result. Maybe 3 minutes, something like this. I really didn't calculate it. And it's done. This is our result. Let me 78,498 prime numbers. We have it from 2 until 1 million. Can you imagine how fast it calculated? A person lifetime cannot be enough to do it. Maybe, I don't know. But computer did like less than 5 minutes. So this is like this, guys. Thanks for watching the video. See you in next video. Please, if you like the channel, subscribe.